WNBA has always been lit, bro. Like,
I agree.
And I remember
Fully.
back in the day when like Cheryl Swoops, bro, like Lisa Leslie was hooping on these motherfuckers, man. Like, the OG shit has always been dope.
Okay.
And so I love the energy now that the WNBA is getting the same level of respect that they've always deserved.
Yep.
That I think the men are getting as far as competitors in the game.
You're a hooper.
Oh shit!
I know you're a hooper. I got something to say. Go ahead.
I got an unpopular opinion.
Go ahead, please.
I've been watching the WNBA for a long time.
Okay.
And I think
So it counts. That opinion counts.
No,
Yes.
most certainly.
Yes.
I think there's been a lot of fantastic players in the league
shit.
over the years.
Set it up,
Agreed.
Jay.
I grew up,
Set it up, Jay.
in Chino Hills and watching Diana Taurasi. She was one of the best players I've
Crazy
ever
work.
seen, male or female. Best players I've ever
Crazy
seen.
work.
Yep.
However, we have to talk about, in the past, the level of play hasn't always been the highest. And right now, it's incredible. I think right now, it is absolutely incredible, and I've been watching the game, but we have to acknowledge that the game has improved. The game has improved. I think everybody's saying it's always been at this level, and it just hasn't. It just hasn't.
There hasn't been as many superstars. Look, I'm not a hooper.
Neither
the
am I.
hype thing kind of just went left.
And I have the hype.
You know what I'm saying? And you got it. But it has always been beautiful to watch. Okay, so what I appreciate about the women's game, watching it, is you get to see passing. You get to see a level of fundamental basketball. Look, I'm serious. I'm not. Look, okay. It's not putting all that shit.
No, it's the Spurs every night.
It's the Spurs every night. It's like a starting five of David Robinson
Straight up.
every night.
That's
Big
not it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't it, bro.
Okay, all right. Well,
That ain't it. I hear you though. I hear you being able to see
But I'm glad to
fundamentals and
see.
shit.
I'm glad to see people watching.
It's at a high level right now.
Worthy of being watched.
It's amazing.
I think this year is a great example, and whenever Juju come out,
It's about to be over, bro.
But I just want to call that out one more time though
Yeah,
too, because it's like if you look at the NBA, the NBA has evolved too. People was doing spin moves like with 10 dribbles. You know what I'm saying? You look at the game back in the day, you can still acknowledge some of the superstars that were ahead of their time.
Yes.
But if you look at the game holistically, 30, 40, 50 years ago in the NBA. The level just wasn't what it is now. And a lot of the older players will try to argue it and say, they would have never survived. The fact of the matter is the game in the NBA is at a much higher level now. And I think we can say the same thing about the women's game without without that being
I don't disagree with that. I really feel that in the spirit of equity, we should raise the men's rim to like 11 feet, my nigga, 12 feet, make the motherfuckers jump, and then lower the women's rim to at least 9.5, bro. Because I believe if the women were dunking on each other like in the NBA, bro, like more people would watch the WNBA.
Yeah.
Hard stop, hands down.
and they got to lose that ball.
That should be
the
crazy.
ball is weird, bro. It's the Harlem Globetrotters.
It's a global ball, but don't do that.
Okay, but it looks weird. They should just do one color ball.
Touche.